like a dick. Asparagus looks like a dick. Penises, they look like dicks. And I just, ugh. All right, and now we are live, and I'm going ahead and unmute the both of you. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Alchemy Bench. As you can see, we are joined today by Jonathan and
Hello
Yuli.
there. We're talking about dicks again.
Again, still.
Again. So,
You all look like dicks.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yes. Our heads are phallic shapes. Yes. Heads and bodies from the upper torso are phallic
You have a
shapes.
turtleneck,
yes.
geek? Go put it on. You'll look more like a dick.
Oh, yes, exactly. We already got a dick wearing clothes. Wait a minute, we already gone over that. We went over cock play because, like, I meant.
Hi, Jordan. Hi, Mithril.
That's a cat. That's a cat. That's a cat.
Where?
Right there.
In the doorway. In the doorway. In the doorway.
Sasha! Can you hear me?
No, he cannot because I have my headphones
No,
in.
you have headphones.
I still need to share the link around to all the places, so I'm going to be a little bit busy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, do that because we.
And while you
were
do
off
that, I am
for
going to
quite a few
complain
weeks.
about Pseudopunk 2077.
Mm,
Okay, I mean,
it's not really cyberpunk.
everybody has talked about the glitches and so on. Whatever,
Mhm.
that happens. It's a shitty industry. I'm not surprised by that. What I'm going to complain
the
about
game. Okay.
is that it's not punk. It's not even a little bit punk. Okay.
It's not. No.
No. Okay.
Really, my friend Joanne disagrees with that.
I mean, okay, who are the bad guys in a cyberpunk setting?
That should be the corporations.
It should be the corporations.
Yes.
I mean, you have all the street level criminal gangs, you know, the Yakuza, the Tong, the cops, you know, all these criminal gangs running around, being corrupt and making life miserable for the people on the street. But the real enemy is the corporations and the system that they uphold. They're not the bad guys in this game. They are at best sometimes a temporary obstacle.
Hi, Joe. Hi, comrade.
You almost never fight their private security. You're running around the game. The people you're mostly fighting are the other street level gangs, and never the cops. I mean, the cops are supposed to be corrupt, another criminal gang. They're supporting the system. They provide a fig leaf of neutrality for the corporations. They're there to be bribed and so on. No, not here. The cops you actually encounter are, you know, hardworking, honest people. You know, on the rare occasions you encounter them. And the fact is, you work for them in the game. You're a subcontractor who goes out and murders criminals for them.
I just stumbled on the poem you posted 3 hours ago.
Oh, the
poem
my alteration to "Do You Want to Build a Snowman" from Frozen.
Oh, that one. Do you want to go play pony?
Ride me up and down the hall.
Okay, that's. I'm not going to think.
You never spank me anymore. Treat me like a whore. Fuck me up against the wall. No, you shouldn't feel bad for enjoying
guilty,
it.
Mithril.
No, the gameplay is great, and there are some good characters in there. Notwithstanding Keanu Reeves's very mediocre voice acting.
I mean, it's Keanu Reeves. What do you expect?
Yeah, and I mean, the fact is that you're not going up against
amazing human being, very bad actor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're not going up against the corporations. You have your own personal mission. It's life or death for you, and for the most part, you're just running around killing people, making money. It's about as punk as Fallout is.
So yeah, it's like
less like James Cameron, more like Michael Bay, I think. Comrade Ibot. It's beautiful garbage.
Yes.
And that is another thing I have a problem with. They made it a deliberate point to have the city be pretty because they're tired of all those cyberpunk things where it's gritty and dirty and nasty looking. Well, yeah, that's the point. The corporations are in charge and they're not going to pay to keep things pretty. They're not gonna keep the city well maintained. They'll keep their campuses, their own personal shit well maintained. Otherwise, everyone else can get fucked. That's why everything looks like shit in a cyberpunk setting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's pseudopunk
This is
2077.
the thing you choose to be worked up about.
It's what I'm worked up about today. I'm well rested today.
Okay.
Is-
Because your
and-
country is really. It's getting. It's still a shit show, isn't it?
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, we
That
still have
that being said, a lot of Trumpers want to lynch McConnell because of the money thing.
Mhm. And because he
Even
recognized the
right-wingers are
election.
not happy.
Well, yeah, I think the right wingers are recognizing the right wingers are the far righters, the Trumpers are pissed at McConnell because McConnell has actually recognized Joe Biden as president elect, the
Mhm.
rapist Joe Biden as president elect.
Alleged
I
rapist.
mean, he is. So I was mostly talking about blocking the checks.
Yes, the stimulus bill. Yeah,
Mhm.
But I imagine that Trumpers are upset about that too, and also Nancy Pelosi House also got
Well,
vandalized.
there are a lot of right wingers who are poor and
True.
who would have used that money, so they are pissed.
Yeah, I can imagine
Which
that.
is funny because they just get what they deserve,
Mhm.
not the other people, though.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's an AAA game. What the fuck do you expect, babe?
A triple A video game industry. Yeah, so it's like CG Project Red should be actually the villains in that game.
They're not going to shit on the cops. They're not going to get
No,
funding if
no.
they do.
True. They
Well, I
won't,
mean,
yeah.
GTA has never had a problem with that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
good
but
point.
GTA being a piece of shit is the
Mhm.
is
Yeah.
the
The
goal
thing
of the
is,
thing.
if they gave GTA a cyberpunk
Yeah,
aesthetic, then it
so
would have actually been a hell of a
comrade.
lot more punk.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I saw a picture of McConnell's front door, and it
him and Pelosi
Yeah.
got graffitied.
Yep.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think somebody
No,
left an actual pig's head.
Yes.
Pelosi too.
Mhm.
Did she block the money too?
She didn't fight for it. I know that.
Yeah,
Oh.
a lot of Democrats actually did not fight for it. It was
Because
Jackson-
McConnell front doors there's a graffiti that says "Where's my money?"
Mhm.
Yeah.
But no, I saw a Jackman article where it's like on the Senate floor, 41 Democratic senators agreed to like continue the vote instead of like continue to halt the vote to try to like get the amendment for the $2,000 like stimulus check to be added to the government spending bill. I saw that in a Jackman article the other day. So the Democrats are useless as they'll capitulate to like the Republicans.
I mean, I have no love for Pelosi, but
Mhm.
the
Well, if you look,
pig heads,
she got graffiti too. They
really,
left an actual pig's head
that-
in her driveway. You can see it on the stream now if you look.
I mean, the pig head is a little too much.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, it's a little too much in my opinion.
The fake blood I'm not against, but is that an actual pig head?
Mhm.
That poor thing didn't die for that. That's no.
Mhm.
That's disrespectful to the pig. But yeah, the picture I saw of McConnell's door, it made me think of when we had our elections in France. One of the presidential candidates was exposed with financial fraud, or I don't know what he did. Anyways, he stole some fucking money, and people actually there was an IRL meme about him that was give the money back, and some people made a website that was called give the money back. Anyway, that made me think of that guy. It was called François Fillon. He's a right winger, of course.
Of course.
Mhm.
Well, it's politicians, so it doesn't change a whole lot, which is why I vote for the fucking Trots, because they're the only one that are kind of honest. They're useless, but at least
Mhm.
they're not doing it for the money. They don't have any money anyways. No one is voting
That's-
for them, anyways.
There's some, yeah, Ibot and Joe are thinking that like that the vandalism of Nancy Pelosi was a bit staged because the we want everything sounds like a straw man, as it were. The council read that's a legitimate like agreements that we do have, and like so it's
I
like,
mean, I do want everything though,
well, yeah, I do want everything too, but it's just like,
for everyone.
yeah, exactly.
That's the point of post-scarcity anarchism.
Mhm.
Well,
Well, technically, we could be post scarcity now. We wouldn't have everything, but we would have a
I
lot.
guess Macron is still pressed. The next election is. I don't even. When was our election? I don't even remember.
Oh, we should thank our patrons as well.
Which
Oh,
year?
yes. Let me open that up.
Yes,
I
well,
think he's president for another year. It's 5 years here, not 4.
yeah.
You're a bad citizen for not knowing that.
Yeah, no, I know.
Okay, John Brockman, how does like the DNC select a candidate?
I want to know. I want to know. Von Reg did a gay in the chat. I'm sorry.
I want it now.
Hi, Von Reg.
You blame
How
Von
dare
Reg-
you cite quote Queen in the chat? I love you.
All right. Thanking
love
our
Queen, yeah.
patrons, our matrons.
We can see you, Jordan.
We have Yemi Ye
Thank you, Yemi.
Thank you,
and
Jamie J.
this bitch.
Thank
Yes.
you, the bitch. Oh, no, it's me. Sorry, I thought you were showing a geek.
And Marty
Thank you, Marty.
and Ellie
Thank you, Ellie.
Thank you.
and Yo
Thank you,
Yo.
Yo.
Good
and
luck in
Mylin.
quarantine.
Thank you, Myron.
Thank you, Mylin.
Couple of fuckers,
Yes, thank you, fuckers.
Thank you, couple of fuckers.
and then Tim
Thank you,
Who?
Tim.
Thank
And-
you, Tim.
and Von Rack.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Von Reg.
Von Reg.
And Von Reg says, yes, I am still gay.
Stay gay.
What, duh. I didn't say. I didn't ask if you were still gay. I just did. How dare you?
Let's see.
How
Be
dare
So to the
gay
Black
as
Power
to-
Fist. I'm guessing for gay power it would be fisting fist. Stay gay, comrade.
No, no, don't. Gay is an umbrella term that includes lesbians too.
They're the ones who fist more, I would think.
Don't.
But also some people have just like reclaimed a gay to just mean general queerness as well.
hmm
What the fuck is David? He was in my Facebook earlier. I'm going to tag him.
There are times when David is late, or maybe like his computer's also fucking up as like my computer sometimes does. Which my computer's been like acting actually quite well now.
I showed him a link about it's Italians who sing about very Swedish things.
Italians singing about meatballs.
No,
There's David.
they are sick.
That's
Oh,
in the air.
I didn't even need to tag him.
Speak of the David when he
I was
appears.
saying I learned about System Bolaghe thanks to Italians. So I learned that the Swedes can't buy actual alcohol if it's not sold by the state.
So, like all
So-
alcohol, just spirits, beer.
No,
What?
no. I think they can buy beer. It's above 3.5%.
So wine and liquor.
Only the state can sell them alcohol, actual
Yep.
alcohol.
Our state used to be like that too, or like it's wine and beer was fine, but anything above 20% is like it's only state run.
Mhm.
Really?
It,
In the
what-
US?
in some
Mhm.
states,
In
that
some
was true in
places,
my-
it varies not just state by state, but
That's
county
so
by county.
funny. Only like you only can get drunk if it's the state providing.
I mean, it did provide money for the state. But they did change that. They did change that. It was a voters initiative, which was well funded by like the Costco and other like restaurants and like businesses. And now, yes, now it's like been 5 years, 7 years. That now I can easily go to the Safeway and get like a hard liquor. Or now there's so many specialty stores that like across from the street from where I worked, which used to had actually a liquor store that was a state-run one, but now they built a Total Wine Spirits and More, basically the Costco of liquor.
Ew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here in
Have you
South
seen
Carolina,
this
you can
with,
get wine and beer at grocery stores, but liquor has to be at a specialty store.
Yes, that's why I'm in jail actually now, because I can't drink alcohol.
Metro
Mr.
says
Have
one.
you seen in Brussels they removed the UK flag from the European thingy? They did so very respectfully, okay? They folded it and all, but I mean, I think it's official now. You're not in Europe anymore.
I'm sorry, Metro, you're not in Europe anymore.
And Scotland is going to fuck off the UK.
I bet Scotland will fuck off, yes.
Scotland will be European. England will not.
Oh, yes.
I imagine it's now the Ireland unifying, being now in one piece. That would be interesting if that does happen. I do imagine it happening, but like it's like a long history with that. Scotland fucking up, I can definitely see that. Wales, possibly.
Well, Scotland already had, before the Brexit bullshit, already had a referendum about that. But...
So, Comrade Abbott, in California, you can get gallons of vodka at Costco for $20, or in Oregon, liquor stores only and close early all day Sunday sucks. Yeah.
Fucking blue laws are
well,
ridiculous.
Even alcohol dealers have a right to have a day off work.
Yeah.
Well, you bad commie.
The store can be open and people still get days off work.
Yeah.
And we got enough people.
Not a Sunday, no. I don't know. You have in France, we usually don't work on weekends, Saturday and Sunday. It's if you do work on Sundays, you have to be paid double. You can't force someone to work a Sunday if you don't want to pay them double.
That's what they should do it. For here,
same for holidays.
Yeah, that's what it is. Only on holidays. That's where the rule comes in. Only for nationally recognized holidays. That's where. So when I'm working.
That's funny for it's in bad practice. Bad comrade, bad. I'm joking, of course. I don't remember what I was saying. No. Yes, it's funny for a country so Christian as yours that we get to not work on Sundays if we want to, but you don't.
Christianity is less important than profit.
Yes,
that's true.
Yes.
Yes, it is, but it is a day off, and we take it. We're happy that we don't have to work on Sundays unless we are paid double. And it's voluntary.
I mean, you just gotta remember we're in America without like contracts.
Yeah, I know. You don't have a work code.
It's like Ryan actually shared on like Facebook. It's like, is every day? Every day is a good day whenever I get called into the office by my boss and I don't get fired. To which someone commented like, this must be an American thing because I'm way too European to get this.
Yeah, that I agree. I don't get it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, capitalism is our real religion. I agree, Joe McCoy.
Well, I think it's true for the whole West, what we call the West, quote unquote, because Australia and New Zealand are in it.
Mhm.
Yeah, what's considered the West is
but
always
Latin America isn't. Anyways,
Mhm.
the rich countries.
Yes,
The white
that's what it
We
is.
kind of all have capitalism as our real religion. But in the US, as always, you always try to outdo everyone else. So
Oh yes, we will try to be exceptional that way. We'll try to be number one in something at least. And Jordan P, I didn't get holiday pay when I worked at IHOP, so I would like to call them iHell. So
what's IHOP?
International House of Pancakes. It's a breakfast place. It's kind of like a Denny's.
Oh no, I want pancakes.
I could never have them unless they're vegan pancakes because pancakes made with eggs. And
Yeah,
so,
you can't eat eggs. I know.
Mhm.
Poor babe.
Yeah. And so that's kind of interesting. So maybe it's like county by county or state by state of like if you get holiday pay or not. I know that in Washington State for sure that like anytime you work more than 40 hours within a certain single week, that time over 40 is definitely guaranteed overtime, except for salary, of course, because that's a whole nother thing, and workers are trying to fight for that.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure the pancakes house only exists in North America.
I mean, if it's in another country, then maybe that does count as international.
I mean, not in France, anyways. Bitch stoffer, column bitch. That's mean to bitches, okay? Do not associate us with that motherfucker, okay?
Yeah, the genocidal killer, enslaver.
Yeah, in France it wouldn't hold. We eat crepes, okay, which are 10,000 times better than fucking pancakes. I like pancakes, but
yeah,
come
true.
on.
David Scott is like the World Series. We got to invite other nations if we really want that to be called the World Series. At least in poker, no, anyone from around the world can definitely.
Yeah, football too. I mean, what you call soccer.
Right.
The World Cup actually involves the world.
And
Yeah,
the US.
both is fine. I agree. We should have more pancakes in France, but crepes are better. I'm sorry.
Let's see.
Yes,
Especially with Nutella on it. That oh god. Okay.
I do love a good.
I don't think the International House of Pancakes is international.
Yeah, Sasha, go away, John. There's a cat.
So it's Happy New Year, everyone. It's been a year since I saw all of you.
No, it's not. It's been 2 weeks.
That is so untrue. You haven't seen anyone since last year is a more true statement.
And last decade.
I don't even know why I'm talking to you nerds. Honestly.
All my international pancake dreams. I'm sorry, Comrade Ibot.
And Mithril's gone to Brittany to know Gallets. I hate this stuff, Mithril. I'm sorry. It's made with the black black wheat. I don't know how that's called.
And yes, Von Rack, yes, Canada. I don't know about several teams. Canada had two baseball teams: Montreal Expos, which is now moved to Washington as Washington Nationals, and the Toronto Blue Jays.
Does two countries count for World Series?
Yeah, not really. Especially considering that Japan has a lot of baseball teams too.
I think you have to have at least 5.
I mean, the Little League World Series does invite people from around the world.
Shut up, David.
Oh yes, the Rolling 20s, yes.
Well, we already have prohibition, but it's prohibition of hard drugs within the liquor.
Yes.
Women fighting for their rights, corporations, hedonistic excess, the poor are suffering. We're kind of there.
I mean, we already have a pandemic after like the
Financial bankruptcy.
Moral
that's
bankruptcy.
coming. Well, we already got that actually.
Well,
'cause
that was in 2008, but
that was, I mean, that we had second Black Monday in like 2020 because of the pandemic.
Yeah, we are going to collapse yet again.
how did you?
Yes, no, yeah. In March, once like it became, we cannot hide it anymore. That no, that in America has a lot of spread of the COVID-19 in various different places. Like started in New York, started in Washington, started in California, but then it spread it everywhere. Then and people were starting to think about maybe we should like shut down or like to issue stay-at-home orders. The market crashed. On that Monday, it was known as Black Monday 2. Which just shows you that capitalism needs us to constantly consume in order to be sustainable.
They keep using that word. I don't think they know what it means.
Yeah, I don't think I know. They know what it means. So yeah,
Brexiters are idiots anyway, Mithril. I mean, if you're gonna think leaving the EU like that is going to be good for you, you're an idiot.
And a bigot. Don't forget, they were influenced by a lot of bigotry.
No, but I mean,
there are leftists.
the EU is capitalistic hell. Okay, that's not why they wanted to leave it. But not even though we're in it now, and I don't think it's viable financially to leave it.
Yeah, it's almost like they're too big to fail. So I was saying, dream job? Sorry, I don't dream of labor. Yeah, they should run that meme. What's your dream job? It's just like
I mean, if I was paid to do what I love to do, I wouldn't be against it.
If you get to, I mean, if you love what you do, you never work a day in your life. But it's like, how often is it like what you love to do is profitable for like capitalist interests?
Yeah, I saw a meme the other day. It was, I have a lot of skills and none of them are marketable. and that's me. Yes, Von Rick.
I see the reverse of that. Of where it's just if you remove HRT from Christmas, it becomes Christmas. Still works.
Somehow in capitalism, continuing to make 8 billion a year is not good. You have to keep making more than you did. Yeah. Capitalism demands growth.
And unlimited growth, which is
unsustainable.
I mean, can the planet Earth grow 3% per year?
Yes, but it would require constant bombardment by meteors.
Yeah.
Caleb Bryan, I'm not reading that fucking Wikipedia page, David. If you want to say something, say something.
Okay.
Say something, I'm giving up on you.
Okay.
I'm in a singing state of mind.
That's a true point. Monetizing your dreams tarnishes them and makes them work. Yeah. A lot of that seems to be a true for a lot of people. It's like, I love doing this, but now I have to like do it in order to like eat, which because of the like, oh, Shasha's going behind the computer.
That's not what I meant when I said being paid for do what I love.
But true, but like if like you're not for some reason not in the mood to do it, but then have to do it because like you have to pay rent.
No, that's not how I meant it.
So I mean, like, so if you never have to worry about like paying your bills,
and food. Oh, that was because
the war to end all wars.
World War I was supposed to end all wars. Yes, I remember that.
The final grasp of the final last gas of feudalism.
I think the Germans didn't get the memo, and the Americans didn't either.
No.
War is profitable. Why would we end war?
Yep. If there's so long as there's a defense industry, air quotes, and then there's
Well, profitable for whom? Because the
yes,
Iraq
exactly.
War ruined you.
It made a
Well,
lot of
you.
money for a lot of corporations.
And
yeah,
Dick
but
Cheney.
not for the country.
Who cares about the
Who cares
country?
Yeah, who cares about the country? Dick
Yeah,
Cheney's
your
like-
country is weird. I don't get it, but hey.
Mhm.
And people continue to vote for that to enrich the corporations and getting poorer themselves.
Yeah,
That's
like what?
very weird.
Yeah,
Well,
Washington State.
it's important to keep in mind that they hate women.
Yeah.
That's really their single issue. They're voting on abortion. They're voting on being bigots.
Yeah.
I mean, not just women, but that's where
But
they start.
yeah, it start with hating women, then start to hate everyone else is not them. And the whole thing of which is how they just weaponize the ideas. It's like, yeah, you're not rich now, but you could be, and when you're rich, the poor's better watch out.
Declared, David, that's not how that works. I don't know why I talk to you.
And yet you missed him. You were like, "Where is David?" And now you're getting exactly what you asked for. Be careful what you wish for.
I like to get on David. It keeps me on my toes. I fall asleep when it's not here.
That's a good point. So
Sasha!
yeah.
Oh my god, that kitty is so cute.
Mm-hmm.
You're so cute. He doesn't give a shit about you.
Yeah, he just
Still
happens to
something
be in the
on
room. That's a wild, crazy, random happenstance that he happens to be in this room with me.
I saw that meme. It's amazing. The Shira one.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes. One of my other favorite versions of that meme is like a Star Wars one where it's just like Anakin pointing and it's Yoda as a cat.
I don't care about Star Wars.
It's my favorite one of this version is like requires you knowledge of the show, but it's from Polymagic Makoto Magica.
I understood maybe one of those words.
And I'm not going to explain because like you need to see the show in order like. Is that Shu John?
No, that's the porn star Riley.
Oh, okay.
Riley Reid, that's her name.
Oh, okay, so
It's been a popular meme for the last week or so that to take porn images, Photoshop out the porn stuff, and make them a lot more mundane.
mhm.
So in this case, Riley
That's
Reid is,
supposed- I don't get it. Okay.
oh fuck, you're gonna make me come. Oh fuck, you're gonna make me commie.
Ah,
Oh. Yeah.
I guess only.
I
I guess
think
I'm
I
hanging down on the
don't watch-
pervert for part of Facebook,
I-
and Geek isn't. That's I get that. That totally works. That checks. That's
I don't watch Nuts Porn to get that reference.
well, I was distracted. It's like I hope
Do
that's
people
not showing
really
here.
say shit like that?
Oh fuck, you're
You're
gonna
gonna
make me
make
come. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes. And porn, yes.
Why?
Because if you don't say
For
it,
the
then it
audience.
doesn't actually happen.
Yes,
Well, it doesn't actually happen in porn. So
but remember they're performing.
yeah. But you can perform well. That's what I mean. That's okay. Anyways,
So what
I
else?
mean, you've been needing guillotines for a while now, Mithril.
We all have everywhere, even in China.
Mhm.
Especially in China. Have you seen motherfuckers who call themselves communists? Anyways, I don't want to talk about that. It's going to make me mad.
Oh, yep. What else has been happening? I haven't like prepared at all, of course, as always. And we've been gone for 2 weeks. So what has happened in the last
Ted
2
Cruz
weeks?
and a couple dozen other senators are saying they're going to refuse to acknowledge the election results.
Okay, so it's kind of like waiting to see if we actually got like a transition of power. Guillotine Farage first. Okay, yeah. In these 2% of the UK population owns 25% of the wealth. The time for redistribution, methinks.
I don't know that Farage deserves guillotine. He
I think he
mostly deserves being gagged.
He's a UKIP motherfucker. Fuck him. He's a bigoted, god-awful motherfucker.
Yeah, but I mean, he's quite irrelevant, isn't it? He's like a little roach.
I don't know. That is like unless he like changes his stripes or anything, they're still going to be bigoted. So they're just going to be bigoted about something else because again, like the acceptable like
I mean,
gets smaller and smaller.
The good thing with guillotine is you can do Fordism, you know, like factory work.
Yeah.
This is astonishing. In a couple of seconds, you'll see it come up on the stream. A picture from a national park in Patagonia that looks like the cover of like a fantasy novel, but it's an actual photograph.
Yeah, nice. Patagonia is pretty.
Marty, you showed up.
Okay, when I see Marty, I react the same that when I see Sasha. There's a problem there. And that cat has seen something in the ceiling. He's completely obsessed.
He's looking at the ceiling fan.
Okay, the ceiling fan. The thing is moving around. Which doesn't make any sense since the House has to agree with the Senate.
The Senate can't do anything by itself. However, because the senators are doing those things, there has been a meme going around that I just saw on Reddit, if I can find it again. There we go.
Yeah, I don't think Farage would appreciate the guillotine. It's very French.
Fact check.
It's foreign. It's foreign.
Just
Which
an
is
axe.
funny
Just a big
because
axe.
his name is very French. Farage.
Well, so is Garage, but yeah,
So
fact
is
check. Congress expelled
Garage.
14 members in 1861 for supporting the Confederacy. So, you know, if the GOP continues to refuse, then maybe we could, you know, just sort of kick those fuckers out of the Senate. That would be fun. It would require winning both the seats in Georgia, so we have the majority necessary to get rid of them, but...
You overfeed that kitty, John.
I feed him
Look how
twice a
fat
day.
he is.
Not fat. He's fluffy.
Okay, but then there's like a 5 stage of fatness: big, chuffy, fluffy, and damn. And the 6th one being all hell no. So you saying that like he's not fat, he's fluffy? You're saying that he's the 4th stage of the fatness.
Still cute though, but
Yes, because chubby people, chubby beans can be cute as well.
yeah,
Easily.
but it's not about being cute. Is it? Poor cats, they can't take the fat like we can. I don't know why I'm talking to you like that. He can't hear me.
Even if we did put the
vibrations.
Who's a good kitty?
Yeah, he's got big bones.
Yeah, no, it's not his bones.
I bet some people actually believe that though. So that's right. Yeah, the Georgia special, the 2 runoff elections in Georgia.
They're finishing up now, I think.
Yeah,
like
January.
I thought that was finished weeks ago.
Nope. The runoff election is Tuesday.
Oh my God! What a shit show.
Yeah, they did have like early voting happen in like December 14th, and there was like a lot of votes that were cast already. But
Your country is a fucking shit show.
Oh yes, it is. Yes, and even if like the Democrats do win both of those Georgia seats,
Democrats are a shit show.
Oh yes. I just don't have any confidence whatsoever that they will actually pass anything substantive that will materially improve people's lives. It's even if like all of us just like write our letters
They're
to our
going to improve white upper class
They're going to give more money to the banks.
cis gays' lives, and they're going to say we do stuff for the LGBT.
yes. See, with the
We're gonna
And
hire more
liberals
female
will be
guards.
satisfied with that because they don't actually give a shit about actually
Joey.
marginalized people.
Yoey!
Joey,
Yes, I'm late, but I made it.
my
which should
love, you are here.
which should be the subtitle of my autobiography if I had one. And I agree, Marty. I don't think the Democrats have the courage, anything like that.
No.
Late, but I made it. It's okay. You're not like John or Jonathan or me. You don't have to be on time. It's better, but you don't have to. Oh my God!
Yeah,
He's
the
playing
kitty.
with his paw. Oh, that kitty is so cute.
And you can see he's not fat.
He is.
I guess fatness is a relative term.
No, he's young, so it's okay. But for real, do not overfeed that cat.
Twice a
Orange
day.
boys have a tendency to get fat.
I feed him twice a day, and that's it.
Okay.
Anything else that's all you. You're projecting fatness onto my cat.
Oh my God. Look how fluffy and cute he is. Who's a fat kitty?
So thinking what else has happened? Oh yeah. J. Karen Rowlands also did something. I don't care. Let's just say leave it at that.
Yeah, and Eddie Izzard, who came out, well, not really came out. We insisted that she was referred to with her pronouns. She defended J.K. Rowling because, you know,
Fucking Eddie Izzard.
class solidarity over
Yes.
else.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that sort of thing. Yeah, and kind of like
Yes, he's licking his balls. It's cute. Shut up, David. Also, it's been neutered. It doesn't have balls.
Not licking his balls, he's licking his foot. You guys are weird.
Don't fat.
Marky,
Cat
that's
fatty.
shameful.
Cat shame.
That's on David level.
Clean balls are cuter than dirtier ones.
Yes.
I guess, yeah.
He doesn't have balls, okay? It's not gross. And let me precise. I'm not talking about human people. I'm talking about cats. Okay. Good cats are neutered cats.
And oppose declawing and ear docking.
Yes, you're a good boy.
Okay.
What?
And
Sorry.
oppose declawing and ear docking.
Declawing should be illegal. It's illegal in my country.
That's good.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be called declawing. It should be called deknuckling because that's what they actually do.
They cut off the tips of your fingers.
Yes. They don't remove the clothes. They remove the first. Fuck you, David.
Yep, he's got him an empty coin purse.
Oh, I approve of this picture.
Reverse racism is when you back over the racist, just to be sure.
Yeah. Do it.
We should not advocate or condone violence, but I guess it's fine because we're on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm good. We are not advocating for anything.
Well, we're just stating the fact of what reverse racism is.
Yeah.
We're not saying that you should run a car over a racist, but if you do, if it's worth doing, it's worth doing well. That's what we're saying.
Yeah, that is a great out of context quote. He's not licking his balls, he's licking his foot. You guys are weird.
He was actually licking his foot though, so, and he played with it because apparently cleaning is boring, so we have to play with the foot we are cleaning. That's teenage cats for you. You know it's going to be a pain in the butt for 2 more years, right?
Mm-hmm. Although he's finally stopped attacking my legs.
Oh, thank God.
So yeah, so there's finally vaccines have been
What?
approved.
Rowing?
Raw as in raw dogging, as in bam, sex. Usually without a condom.
That
Yeah.
that sounds rapey.
Yes.
Well, just very active sex. Doesn't have to be rapey.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Yeah, it was the condom stuff that made me say that. But yeah, be careful of typos sometimes.
Yeah. I gotta be careful of that too. Yeah. I really gotta read before I post what I write.
That person is right, though. Drawing people on couches is very hard.
Mm-hmm. Drawing. I meant drawing. So what else is happening? Oh yeah, there's a vaccine coming. The problem is like with storage of the vaccine for the COVID-19, and also who to get them as well. I say prisoners should be amongst some of the
Oh,
people.
for fuck's sake, David, shut up.
Ah, he has a foot fetish, cutie.
God. I miss having a cat, okay? Let me be completely bonkers with John's cat.
Yes, podcast audience, watch the YouTube videos. We're referring to John Brockman's cats.
Oh, get me one.
Yes, Litono's PayPal is still in the description. It should be in the
No,
show
I don't
notes.
need money for now.
But you want a cat.
I can't have a cat. I don't have the house.
Okay.
That's mine. I don't want to impose an animal on someone who is housing me.
Mm-hmm.
So no, but maybe one day. Not now though. But thank you, Jonathan, for trying to force people to give me money.
I'm just saying the fact. It's still in the description.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm okay. Give money to Phoenix if you have a little more than you can use. For once, we didn't have any big work to do on the house. So I actually had the totality of my rents for the last trimester. So I'm okay. Usually the end of the years are very hard because we spend money on work on the house, and I don't have my full huge $300 a month.
300
I
euros.
just have like 200 or 250, and usually it's hard. But this year I'm kind of okay. So yeah, if you have money to give to someone in need, please, I'd rather you give to Phoenix. For now. Maybe the end of February is my birthday. Maybe I'll beg for money for my birthday. We'll see. I am turning 42, which is a very geeky age.
The answer to life, universe, and everything.
So maybe I'm going to understand it all, but I doubt it because I'm so over that number because nerds are annoying with that.
We are annoying with that, yes.
Mostly men.
Yes.
Because girl nerds aren't as annoying with that as dudes. I don't know why the hitchhikers is so duty.
Yeah, I don't know why. Maybe because like Douglas Adams is also kind of like that kind of like a atheist kind of like a person.
I don't know.
Well, he definitely it's like a sense of things which are like and I don't think about it. No, not the most hostile to like Christians, but it's just like a bit hostile to the beliefs. But yeah, mentioning that there are fairies underneath the ground, just like pushing like flowers up. But yeah.
In
And
France, we don't want the American vaccine. We
Fair.
don't trust it.
Fair. Well, the thing is also the problem with the vaccine that last I heard is that like it's you need it under like super like cold temperatures, like sub-zero temperatures.
Makes it hard to
Well,
transport, hard to store,
It's a
and
vaccine.
is very much
a lot
intended
of
for
vaccine
rich white
needs
people.
to be
Yeah,
cold temperatures, but
yeah,
that's why I think we have a vaccine here that was made in Europe, but I think people are still it's so fast. I think people are afraid of being lab rats.
Yeah,
Because especially in France, the government said they won't be showing the example and getting vaccinated. So fuck them. So people aren't trusting them, which even though I think it's stupid, I understand it. Because if you're not going to lead by example, you're an asshole.
Yeah, I mean, I would say, even if I did happen to get the vaccine, I would still be like wearing my mask anyway, just because like until the spread is like
I'd
actually
get the
flattened out.
vaccine to be honest, because I'm so sick of pain. I need to
I have to get the vaccine.
outside.
I mean, I don't know if I'm actually required to by my work, but my work, practically speaking, requires it.
Yeah, I'm an essential worker too. I don't work with
teachers. Children are like one of the biggest contamination vectors of all time. Of
Well,
anything.
I teach college.
Oh, that's true.
I
forgot that you weren't teaching little kids. So
I mean, you used to,
adults are less filthy.
Yeah, I don't know if they're college kids.
Yeah, they're still less filthy than little kids. Everything is less filthy than little kids. Little kids are gross. I'm sorry, people who like little kids, they're gross.
No, little kids are the worst. They're filthy, disgusting psychopaths. Every last one of them.
So where's my thought? Oh, it's all right. But my another problem with the vaccine is just like how will Pfizer, how much will Pfizer charge these places for it as well, and then it's the problem.
Oh, that's true. Your country's like that,
and only people who have health insurance can get the vaccine.
But yeah,
we
don't have that problem in Europe, even in the most liberal countries. I think every single country in Europe has some sort of socialized healthcare. Oh God! Stop it with the fucking scrotums! I don't want to read that word.
Scrotum.
It's an ugly word.
That was enough.
You asked for it. You knew it was going to happen, David.
And Jerome Clorian had the same like me too. I should have already like it should have already gotten it if we got the amount that like promised to Wisconsin, the amount of the vaccine that's promised to Wisconsin, and
that's
and then you have healthcare workers refusing to distribute it and refusing to take it. I mean.
Well, we're fucked then. If we have healthcare workers that actually believe the Fox News shit, that like the virus is.
I don't think they're believing the Fox News shit. I think they don't trust the government anymore.
No, being a nurse doesn't mean that you believe in science and medicine. It means that you wanted to be a nurse. It means you wanted to help people.
Yeah, help people and be able to poke people with needles. Yes.
Blowjobs? What?
Oh, that's Boris Johnson. Okay, the superconductor assistance
why
schools will be back.
blowjobs? So,
Be back in a,
ew! No, don't.
yeah,
Blowjobs are nice. Boris Johnson is not.
Yeah, why do you associate that with that? Oh no! Ew!
Yeah, the UK has its own like a level of stupidity as well. They always just want, they do things only for the capitalists and the capitalist class and anything like that, which is why they've always tried to like give out vouchers to like the restaurants, like go out to get a sandwich, go out to get a bagel. Come on, the small businesses are struggling, which is also.
Oh God! I just stumbled on something on Facebook. Oh, it's a tweet. Someone who's called iFunny. Imagine the profile pic is a unicorn with puking a rainbow. And the tweet is, remember when we cried as kids and our parents said, I'll give you something to cry about. We thought they were going to hit us, but instead they destroyed the housing market, quadrupled college tuition, and melted the ice caps. So
yep.
we have something to cry about now.
Yep.
Fucking boomers.
That's a little too true to be funny. That sorry.
Mm-hmm. We live in a society, yes. And the Ditches Terrific. A pharmacist destroyed over 500 doses, and I think it was like almost 60 people got stuck in with ruined vaccines. Yeah, I heard about that too. Now, I don't want to imagine Boris Johnson bobbing either. No. So the press does call him Blojo, so I'm missing his little. Yes, Greta Thunberg is like at 18 now. There's a book actually that like someone mentioned that the creating of Greta Thunberg, which I'm kind of interested in. I wonder it's just like kind of like NGOs obsession with things. My internet's unstable. I'm sorry.
There's in France, someone accidentally injected 5 doses of the vaccine to someone.
Dang.
Which makes no difference because it's not more effective. I mean,
no, it's not.
They just
wasted 4 doses. Yeah.
Yes.
And it is Greta Thunberg's birthday today. She is now 18.
Yeah, I really don't care.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I saw a lot of people say, yeah, she's 18, blah, blah. It's not really important, is it?
Yeah.
No.
Maybe now people will stop saying she's manipulated by... Well, no, she's autistic. Of course, they won't stop saying that.
Mm-hmm.
Stop it now with Boris Johnson and blowjobs, for fuck's sake. No. No.
If you guys don't shut up, I'm going to share a picture of Lemon Party on the stream.
Of what?
Lemon Party. It's a picture of a lot of old guys having gay sex.
No. Stop.
Let's respect Let Us Honor's aceness. Come on.
It has nothing to do with ace nate. It's no. Stop.
So, what else is there to talk about?
Bean Dad.
Do we have a Fishy Fashy?
We do have a Fishy Fashy.
Do we want to have guests to play with us? Or do we want to just be a stray?
Let's just fire away.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So, my
No, you're not
inspiration,
Mithril. Just stop about it.
my inspiration for this week's Fishy Fashy was this tweet, which is now showing up on the screen. You guys will be able to see it in a couple seconds. Someone named Austin Peters, BLM ACAB, I have no idea who he is, said 4 people who woke scolds, tankies, and others crazies just make me like more. Shoenhead, Vaush, Xander Hall, and someone else. Basically, he's a fan of assholes who call themselves leftists.
Mm,
So I decided to go ahead and use the 3 that he actually linked there, Shoenhead, Vaush, and Xander Hall. So those are the 3 people whose tweets we're going to be diving into.
Who's the last
today.
one?
Merrick for America? I don't know. Never heard of
I
it.
don't know. Yeah.
All right, so first up we have Shoenhead,
Mm.
who decided that her self-care for the new year is muting just a whole lot of terms on Twitter, including do you think 9/11 was an inside job, vaccines, Sargon, and go to sleep.
Okay.
Self-care for the new year.
What?
Vaush, yeah. She
she's-
muted a whole
she's
lot
mut-
of she put up a list of things she was
No,
making a joke.
I heard, but I don't get it.
She's hilarious. She's funny.
Yeah,
all right.
She just wanted to hear
Oh,
anything
it's
from that.
supposed to be a joke. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Next up.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Vaush advocates what he calls super capitalism, where everybody gets to have private property.
Was that what I was trending?
Why is that man so proud of his moroni?
He's popular.
Moroni?
Idiocy.
No, I want to use.
Well, there
moron.
isn't really you can be a moron. There's not really a
Well,
moronism or a moranisy.
I'm
or anything like that.
inventing it. Moroni.
Moroni. Yeah. Moroni.
If everyone has it, it's not private anymore, you asshole. You fucking moron.
He's if he's serious about the super capitalist thing, that's just like even joke about it. Ironically, that's a and crap sort of like terrible thing. Just like don't leftists do not. Well, he's not a leftist. So
Is he smart enough to joke about those things? I don't
No.
think so.
no.
And finally, we have Xander Hall, who has accused, Bernie's, what was it, press secretary, I think it was? Yes, press secretary of being a Russian agent. Specifically KGB.
Moron City. That's yeah, that'll be worse. Oh God.
No, moroni. Stop trying to police my neologism.
All right, so
So-
June practicing self-care by muting stupid words. Vaush advocating on behalf of super capitalism. And Xander Hall accusing the former national press secretary of the Bernie 2020 campaign of being a KGB agent. Geek, which one do you think is the fake?
That sounds Portuguese, David.
Moroni ho. I'm gonna go with the Vosh one.
Okay, you think
It's-
Vaush and his super capitalism is the fake.
It might be fake. It's something part of me like hopes it is fake. I like selling the idea of like socialism to Ann Krebs and calling it by calling it renaming it.
All right, so you think it's Vaush. And Julie?
Yeah.
I think it's not Vosh.
Okay, so do you think it's June or Xander Hall?
I don't know. June.
June. All right, so you both
That
agree.
was the most unfunny joke. I didn't even realize it was supposed to be a joke. So I'm going to choose to think it's fake because that was too sad.
Okay, so you both agree that Xander Hall calling the former press secretary a KGB agent is real, and that
Yeah.
one is fake.
Oh,
Jordan P. and Varmrak both guessed it was the last one. Varmrak said
yeah.
I think the third one's a lie because the others are so stupid that they have to be true.
That one isn't stupid. Are you kidding me?
He didn't accuse her of being a CIA agent. He accused her of being a
No,
KGB agent. He
KGB.
accused her of being a CIA agent.
Oh, that makes more sense. But
Oh,
Yes.
but now that means that like the other two are real.
Yes, they are.
oh, that's because it's someone who is Portuguese. I know my languages, sir. Yes, you won, Jordan.
Varmrak and
Which
Jordan.
means
No,
that
but
Walsh
yes.
did advocate on behalf of supercapitalism. If private ownership makes society better, we must extend private ownership to as many people as possible.
Okay, I really hope it's a joke
I think it's supposed to be a joke.
because
Maybe.
yeah, you know why. Anyways,
All right.
and
And
that's
Shu-
2 weeks that I don't understand what June says in her tweets.
Yeah, she is practicing self-care for the new year. The joke is that these things are supposed to be, you're not supposed to mute them. Like, did you take your medication? Do you really think 9/11 was an inside job? Go to sleep. It's 2 a.m. It's 3 a.m. It's 4 a.m. It's 5 a.m. It's 6 a.m. Remember that time you didn't know what a vaccine was? Sargon. Shu, we're worried about you. Start an OnlyFans. And so on.
So she's actually going to mute those things because she doesn't want those notifications or see it.
No,
The idea is that it's not really self-care if you're staying up all hours and so on.
it's not funny.
No, it's not.
Oh my god, it's so not funny. Oh my god. Why? I know she's an asshole, but do you
No,
have
she
to
has
be
an
so
audience.
dumb? Yes, she does. Of course, she does.
If she still gets an audience and like says that, yes, Jordan P, you get to say in your butts, in our butts, in our butts, in our butts.
Yes, one reg too.
I'm never going to be able to find it again, but a Scottish politician, embarrassed himself like mad on Twitter yesterday.
Oh, I think I actually did see this. This was shared in places.
Why would you share such a dirty picture?
What?
It was somebody was talking about. I think it was about Scotland making menstrual products free for anybody who needs them.
Yeah.
And the tweet included a drawing, not even a photograph, but a drawing of a tampon.
Okay.
And he freaked out and said,
dirty one?
"No, just a tampon." And he was like, "Why would you share such a dirty picture?" And then when people said, "What the fuck are you talking about? It's a tampon." And then he actually circled not even the tampon itself, but the string hanging out the back of the tampon, and saying, "Asymmetry and curvature, especially below the waist, implies very sexual things."
What?
Yeah.
Face palm, man. I need a 13.
Yeah.
This reminds me of the joke of those like puritanical Christian people that always are looking for smut and like will find it in the weird places. That example is
There,
just
found
like
him. Adam Gary.
What?
No idea who he is. He has a radio show.
Okay, but what?
And here it is. Good policy, but is this obscene image
Are
really
you joking,
necessary?
Israel? Please, you're joking.
that's not the Sessasusa in the
No, yeah,
that's Huey P. Newton.
Yeah. Please, are you joking?
That's a Black Panther.
Wait, that was the drawing that made the guy shit his pants?
Mm-hmm. Good policy, but is this obscene image really necessary? How is it obscene? Explain. It conjures thoughts of bodily fluids which originate from below the belt.
It looks like a sperm to him.
It's
he thinks it looks like
obscene.
a sperm, and it's just like.
Yeah.
So by that logic, then like tadpoles will also be like obscene in images.
Mhm.
Oh, some people put pictures of actual periods. Good.
And people are.
No,
yeah.
you haven't. It's real. Yes, show them the blood. Good. It's just blood, for fuck's sake.
Well, actually, it's not.
No, it's not even blood. I know. It's endo. I don't know how you call that in
Endometrium.
English. Okay, you call that almost like we do in France.
Yep. Mm. Endometrial lining, endometrium, endometrial fluid. Yeah.
Endometrium. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Obscene. It's a picture of a tampon. Fucking.
That's awful.
Why are cis dudes even?
Why? Yeah. It's kind of like how I think this was on We Hunted the Mammoth. That someone a guy was speculating: is it gay to date girls?
Why?
I don't know. The cis are not all right.
What? Why would it be gay?
Because that's feminine. It makes you more feminine to hang out with girls. And feminine is bad and gay.
God, go suck a bag of dicks already.
That's probably
See, that would be super masculine and therefore not gay.
Yes.
Yeah, go suck dicks. I'm sure the owners would be delighted
I mean, it's
if
like
they
I also,
consent.
yeah. I mean, I also saw it on like Facebook. It was something that's like discussed on like Tumblr or something like that, where basically, one parent got so upset that their second grader was learning about pronouns. As oh my god, this like leftist agenda, the gender
What?
agenda.
It's conjugation, fucker.
And the reason why the teacher was discussing pronouns was because of grammar.
Yeah, that's grammar.
The cis are not all right. No,
The cis are way out of hand. We should cancel the cis.
The sissies. We should. The sissies are not all right. The sissies are not all right.
Okay, I have a picture to share because
Okay.
it's called in my folder. It's called. Well, it's in French, but it's called Boo Periods. So I just want to show it to you.
Okay.
So can I share my screen?
You should be able to share.
No.
Ah, there we go. Now you can share.
Okay. Screen 2. Share. So I think you know that guy.
Santorum.
Yeah.
Former governor
really
of
like
Pennsylvania.
that
What the?
So someone I know edited it once to add blood everywhere on the periodic thing is. It was very funny. So that's a picture in my folder of shit to put on Facebook. That's called boo periods.
And Jojo P said he must poo his pants every time a tampon ad shows up on TV. It's a bodily function, yes.
No, he gets a serious uncomfortable erection. He's very unhappy about it.
Oh, poor thing.
Yeah. Have you heard about Bean
is
Dad?
gay, David? Didn't you know? Grammar is used to spread
the gay propaganda.
Yeah, the LGBT agenda. I was looking for the word agenda.
The Romans had like cis and trans provinces, very gay.
Yeah, that's those Latins with their word.
So John, you were about to mention something?
Did you hear about Bean Dad?
About what?
Bean Dad. He's a guy who went viral on Twitter yesterday after he shared a story about a valuable learning experience he gave his daughter.
Oh God, no.
Yeah, it was pretty awful. She said she was hungry. She's like a 9-year-old girl.
Okay.
So he said, go to the kitchen, get some food. Specifically, he told her, get a can of beans, put it on the stove. She comes back with a can of beans saying, how do I open it? And then he said, oh, I didn't realize. Well, most of our cans are pull open now. She doesn't know how to use a can opener. And said, okay, go get the can opener. Figure it out. And basically, long story short, he spent 6 hours badgering her to figure it out till she was crying and incredibly, ridiculously hungry.
That's child abuse.
Yeah.
Yes.
And people did a little bit of research. It turns out that Bean Dad is pretty awful all around. Just bigoted, racist, all sorts of horrible stuff. The abuse of his daughter and bragging about it and thinking it was a good thing is just the latest stupid shit he's done.
Venn diagrams always circles with those motherfuckers. It's funny.
Yes. Can we not share a society with those kind of people? Can we?
Yeah. So I've been at Mylene's for 3 months now, and she's trying to give me the trans since I'm here, but doesn't work. she touches my shoulder with her fingers routinely to try to infect me with the trans, but
so long as she doesn't slip pills in your food, you'll be fine.
Yeah, no, I'm not becoming a dude. No way.
You don't have to become a dude to be trans.
I think that I'm a very, very womanly woman, and if I don't think it would work otherwise.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't know if that makes sense.
I think it does. Oh, I was asked this interesting question like yesterday. I'll comment a little bit about it, or like bring it up in case everyone has like any other additional comments. What do we think about? How do we feel about IQ tests?
IQ test too. I went off on that yesterday. Oh, technically, it's
I was given one when I was a kid, and it's bullshit.
Yeah, that's my general
The
takeaway.
only thing it measures is your ability to take an IQ test.
Yes,
and I was very good at taking tests when I was a kid, and I'm pretty good at patterns. So I scored very high, like stupid high. But I'm not stupid smart, so no. I mean, I'm not a moron either, but...
Yeah, IQ tests are supposed to measure some sort of general intelligence factor. And they just assume that this general intelligence factor exists and that it can be measured by IQ tests. They haven't actually demonstrated most of that stuff. They're kind of bullshit.
It tests you on stuff you learn in Western countries. That's how you end up with results that say black people are less intelligent. They're not less intelligent. They just don't learn the same things as white people do.
Yeah, like the earliest IQ tests, they had you fill in a picture. You're like, what's missing from this picture? It was a tennis court with the net missing. If you've never seen a goddamn tennis court, you can't fill in the picture.
A what?
A tennis court without the net.
Oh, a tennis court. Okay.
Yeah. And same thing with like which is the better table, the table with which is the bad table, the table with 4 legs or a table with 3 legs? It's like a poor person is like, there's no bad table because the table with 3 legs, you just prop something
but
up.
Also like, now they love to make you fill in how do you call that? You have some numbers that follow each other, and you have to figure out which is that. Yeah, series. Thank you. I'm very good at that because I don't know, patterns are something I recognize. I'm good at pattern recognitions, but that has nothing to do with intelligence.
Yeah.
A lot of people who are way, way smarter than I would not succeed at that because I don't know, patterns isn't their thing.
Yep.
Yeah, babies are idiots with low IQ. I know, David.
Yeah, babies are stupid. We should get rid of babies.
Yeah.
I mean, there was also like one person that commented how like they ace all the tests and do really well at tests and they're very brilliant, but then never do these assignments because it never interests them and they don't care. And so then
No,
they
so yes.
they
Sorry,
did.
Jonathan, go on.
So yeah, in this person's experience, they did a basically like a witch hunt, trying to prove that like they have to be cheating because they're acing the test and not doing the assignments. That's it, and they can't fathom that. Like, no, wait, I'm just not interested in doing the assignments. You were about to say?
No, I was called lazy my whole life because of that stupid IQ test because I
Yeah.
scored very high, and I'm what they call, gifted kids. When I was in
Yeah.
elementary school, I was in my element. I love to learn in that environment. But I am also on the autistic spectrum. So as soon as I went where I was bored, there was no one left in there. No, I don't care. I'm not working. I don't like it. I'm bored. So I don't know. Also, people who are stressed by exams will score
Yes.
very poorly at an IQ test because
Yes.
it is an exam.
Mm-hmm.
Even if they tell you, don't worry, there's no right or wrong answer, blah, 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 you're still super, because you are timed, first of
Yes.
all. If I took it now instead of 35 years ago, I would score very poorly, I think. Because now being timed make my brain mush.
Mm.
I know, because in video games I completely lose my shit when I am timed, and when I am not timed, I do very well. So
Yeah.
anxiety fucks with your brain, and it has nothing to do with intelligence. IQ
Yeah.
tests
Yeah.
are useless.
Yeah, especially and how especially like in America with standardized tests as it were, prove how well the schools are doing for what they want to teach the kids and or what the skills they want to teach the kids. It's
Yes,
just
same joy.
Our schools are
like
very, very good at turning out students who are good at taking standardized tests.
Yeah, that yeah. Good for you, I guess.
I don't know. I always did like okay in those things. I did took the SAT, but I was like middle of the road. I took in simple IQ tests and I'm above average, and but it's just like
That's not an American thing, though.
sure
It's
it's not an American thing.
uh, in Europe. Did you hurt your forehead, Jonathan?
I scratched it a lot.
I
So I reopened the wound a lot.
Stop it. Ow.
I know, I should
That
stop it.
like this. That looks painful.
Band Aid.
Yeah, it
I
looks
still scratch
angry.
it.
So yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know. Test now. I can't. When I was young, I loved school in elementary school, but
Mhm.
as soon as I hit high school, I started to get bored and I hated it.
I used
But
to read in
really,
class all the time.
because teachers didn't have the time to answer my questions anymore.
Mm.
So I got super bored. I get it though, because my questions were like, why in math class, But in elementary school, teachers have the time to answer you. In high school, they don't anymore. So
Yeah, and then there's like the question of how to change our biases in the educational system. Oh, that's just change the whole society, change yourself and the whole society.
yeah, you can. Yeah, the problem isn't just the school system. It's
The
All
the
whole
school
society.
system.
system.
Yeah, the school system is just a consequence of the whole system.
Well, I mean,
The
it's a
school
part of the
systems in
system. It's
France
intended to
is as fucked
recapitulate,
up
not
as.
recapitulate, to maintain. The school system is meant to maintain the class and social system from generation to generation.
Oh yes, they're here to make you a good little soldier, not to teach you
Yes.
things. Well, in elementary school, yes, you learn things. That's why I loved it so much, honestly. But when you arrive in high school, you are mostly taught to think one way, which is why most autistic children do well in elementary school, but not in high school. Because we are neurodivergent. Da, da, da.
Yeah, that's the sort of thing. Because yeah, a lot of students are just learn things.
Are you
differently.
a teacher, David? Oh my God.
And I see, David, you like to use Socratic method on your students.
Oh my God, poor kids. I hope they're adults, not children.
No, I bet he
though.
teaches second grade.
Oh God.
Oh, John Papa, do you want to know your students to do this podcast? No, not with the things that you pose on it.
Like, yeah, in high school I hated physics, but I loved chemistry because it was, I don't know, not abstract.
Yeah.
It was about stuff that existed, Well, physics too, but it's difficult to teach physics in a concrete way.
Yeah, it is.
I loved to build little models of molecules. God, I was such a nerd. No wonder I had no friends in high school. I was goth and autistic and a fucking nerd.
I have friends in high school. Some friends. I'm still friends with some of them now. One of them is a far-right traditionalist, though.
It teaches babies how to open bean cans with their teeth. Good. Do that.
That's referring to the being dad conversation we just finished.
Well, duh. Thanks. But yes, cool. Have you seen? I imagine you've seen that video that was pretty viral a few years ago. A guy with long hair that rapped about a song that's called "Don't Stay in School."
I do not recall that.
I do not recall that either.
He's from UK. His name is Boy in a Band. I stopped following him because he did something with fucking PewDiePie. And I decided that he wasn't as progressive as I thought.
Oh, that's the ex-boyfriend of that YouTuber I just started following.
The animation girl?
Shanalika.
Oh.
She.
Anyways.
Well, they're in B, I should say.
Yeah, it is pretty.
And he did something.
I don't know. His songs are pretty cool. Well, it's the thingy. The song is at the top right. Don't stay in school. The lyrics of that rap is amazing because it's from the UK and it's applicable in every country. It's applicable to France. It's applicable to the US. He explains the issues with the school systems and yeah, like we said, it doesn't teach you to be a person. It teaches you to be a citizen, a good little soldier.
Yes,
at the service of capitalism.
It's intended to churn out good, pliant, obedient workers.
Yes.
Anybody who doesn't do that is discarded into poverty or the prison system.
Yep.
Or artists. Ew.
Poverty.
Yeah.
Yeah, poverty.
Yeah, go tell that to the people who sell their awful stuff at millions of. Anyways, I have a beef with a certain class of artists. I.e. the rich ones. Well, the ones that were already rich, I mean.
Yeah, exactly.
You saying you have a problem with Taylor Swift? We have beef now.
Yeah, I kind of have a problem with Taylor Swift, to be honest.
The kids in the Pink Floyd's The Wall.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's not new. That album was made in the 80s, and it's still true today.
Hey,
that song, it's still true.
Yep, exactly.
which, yeah, the education, quote unquote, is compared to thought control.
Yep. And dark sarcasm
No,
in the classroom.
no, it's not, Joey. I'm traumatized, David. What do you teach? Oh, history. Do you teach history?
Teach them to kill Nazis.
1979. That's when The Wall was released in Pink Floyd.
That's the year I was born.
So it's just as old as The Wall.
It's a good year. It's the end of the Gen X, of the X generation. We are the last. 79, 80, 81. It's the last X Geners.
I see that John Brockman has to clean up a little bit.
I think John is a X Gener too.
I am the very tail end of Gen X.
You are 91, 81?
80. 81, okay.
Were you born in 78, David?
The year of 3 popes, that's right.
No, for real. David is a history teacher, confirmed.
And by knowing when the years of 3 popes, yes.
Oh, dark sarcasm in the classroom. You'll never guess who has turned against the police.
Obama.
The Proud Boys.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I heard about this. I mean, yeah. So a friend of mine just said, I never expected that the police finally turned against the Proud Boys because the Proud Boys was
Mithril was a beatnik, confirmed.
First time I saw The Wall, I was very stoned. The cinema walls kept moving. It was a hard experience. Yeah, sure. Joe McClure Generation is not real. Yeah,
I don't know about that. They seem pretty real to me. We have not as a fixed thing, but we have common experiences in a certain age group. That
being a child in the 80s is a thing.
Yeah, and being a teenager during the AIDS scare, I mean, they are being a teenager now. Oh my God, those people are going to be marked by
COVID, the pandemic.
No, not
isolation.
The COVID itself, but by the events that took place. And I don't know, it makes people different. I mainly teach Swedish at the moment, but I teach history as well. Okay.
So yes, David Scott is a history teacher. Yes.
Joey's cat said hi.
Dick scuff.
I watched Trainspotting at the cinema after having dropped acid.
Begbie was probably really fucking weird then.
That was... Yeah, I tried once or twice, and I decided that it was really nice, and I didn't want to take it again. Acid, I mean, LSD.
Oh yeah, yeah. From I thought the Proud Boys spent all day sucking the cops' dicks. Did they forget to swallow? Maybe it was because Proud Boys is protesting, trying to protest in support of Trump as well, and attacking government.
They're trying to repeat the Women's March from 2016.
I see.
Only instead of having tens of millions of people marching worldwide, they have tens of people in DC, and they showed up planning on being violent, and the cops stopped them, so they are
tens.
The Proud Boys are not that many.
Oh, I know, Joe.
But so since the police finally stepped up,
83 wasn't a teenager while the AIDS scare took place.
I was a bit.
I think for my generation,
Mhm.
for the X Geners,
Yeah.
the AIDS scare is the defining common trait.
Yeah, AIDS was, I mean,
For-
the big thing when I was a kid.
It was so fucking traumatizing because
Mhm.
that was the first time sex was scary.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not
it's an
as
STD that was
you're
like
going to get
universally fatal
pregnant,
rather
but
than
yeah, you're going to die. If
inconvenient.
you have sex, you're going to die. That's what we were told when I was 14, 15.
Like chlamydia, gonorrhea, all those others, those are inconvenient. They're not fatal.
Syphilis.
Yeah. So I agree with you, Joe, to an extent, but I think
Generations don't really have those clean lines, but there are commonalities of experience.
Yeah,
that,
I
within
think
a
we
few
have
years, plus or
to
minus.
look for the defining events of a generation. I mean, millennials were. It's the 9/11 for the millennials.
Mm-hmm.
They're the ones who never knew the world really before 9/11. Who were the children still, and
Yes, George.
you know.
Yeah, Jordan. The technologies, 80s look old 80s technology, 70s technologies in the movie Alien would be like more scary in the lights and the ships than the alien stuff in the movie Alien. Yeah.
I was
Woodstone.
11 when I saw Alien, and it traumatized me.
Mm-hmm. I guess in my generation, since I was
Yeah,
born in 84,
not every 20 years. I agree, Joe.
Right, not every 20 years, but like I guess I was born in 84, so I was a child of the 90s, so it was like nothing happened in the 90s other than just the remnants of like the AIDS crisis, where it's like, no, don't have sex, it's bad to have sex, or it's
Well,
bad
you're
to
more of a what we call exennial.
probably,
Because
yeah.
Gen Y.
you remember the America before 9/11. You were old enough.
Yes, I was
But
in
you also remember the AIDS crisis, not the
It-
full-blown crisis,
Right.
but the remnants of it. So you're between the two. We call
Yeah.
that exennials, do we?
Yeah, that would be an exennial, yeah, because like I remember the remnants of the AIDS crisis because my educational system was a big part of the health educational system of like learning about the AIDS crisis and learning about the AIDS virus. Then but then it's just like I was an adult when September 11th happened, so I do remember America before that,
Well,
and America
young
before.
adult, but
Yeah, young adult, but like
very
yeah.
young. I was 22 when it happened, so you must be just.
I was like in high school. Would have been a sophomore in high school, so it would have been like in 10th grade.
You
So I
were
was
old
16.
teenager.
Yeah.
But I mean, you were old enough to remember how it was before it.
Yeah.
Before the security craze and all that.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Jordan Drum Piece, born in 85.
Bunch of babbies.
And Mithral being as old as dirt is the child of Thatcher, and I feel sorry for you, Mithral. You're a child of
66.
Thatcher.
It means you're like one of the first Gen X.
Yeah, Gen X is after Kennedy, so yeah.
I do remember about payphones and why they're important. Yes.
Yeah, I know why your payphone is. I remember.
Yeah, payphones were the excuse that $5 crack was used to hang out on the front porch of the Waffle House.
Oh,
because
that's why they were important. Okay.
They didn't have a fixed address, so they didn't have a fixed phone number. In the era before cheap cell phones.
Okay.
So their permanent cell phone number.
Well, before cell phones.
Yeah, so their permanent phone number was the payphone out front of the Waffle House. So that was the excuse they gave to cops.
When I was a teenager, we didn't have cell phones. My first cell phone I got when I was 21.
Yeah, I was around the same age. It was in college, sophomore, junior year.
And the price for it was how do you call it? I forgot the word. When you paid every month.
The bill?
What? The bill. Thank you. The monthly bill for the service, not the price of the telephone, but it was ridiculously expensive.
Mhm.
You
But
didn't have the internet on it.
But you can play Snake.
Yes.
But it was the golden age of Nokia. You could hit an aggressor on the head with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pay phones were billboards for the sex industry, at least in
Okay.
towns here in the
In
UK.
my country, payphones were a way for teenagers to chat with their friends without the parents being next to you.
Yep, that's the way to do it. We have gone out in the middle of the street to put coins in the box to make a phone call. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, that's accurate. That's an accurate description of a Nokia phone. Nokia didn't know what program obsolescence meant.
Yep, they did.
Well, the thing is, phones advanced so quickly that they didn't have to.
Yeah.
Whereas now they have to program in the bit where it suddenly slows down after a year.
Yeah, or the actual like
I
service.
mean, only Apple does that, though.
Mm.
Yeah,
I don't know.
won't be
My phone
surprised
has
if it's
slowed
like Samsung.
down a lot lately. It's a Samsung.
Yeah, and I imagine Samsung would do that
I
too.
don't know about that. Mine is a Chinese thing, and I paid it
COVID.
like $100.
Your fault.
And and it lasted me 3 years. And my new one, I hope, will last me for as long as that. It was twice as expensive, but I don't know. Inflation, I'm going to say.
Mine's an LG, but like I'm leasing it from Sprint, and then like after the 18 months lease, I then have to like in order to buy it, have to like pay for the rest, in one lump sum.
Oh, here too, people thought it was a record company. I don't know why.
Tom!
Where?
In
Here!
the- in
Oh
the-
my God, Tom!
Tom!
We can't hear.
Yes,
Now we can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh my
we can.
God, I'm so happy to see you.
Now we can't hear
We
you.
can't hear you anymore.
Probably because I'm not speaking.
I hate you.
Fuck off,
I
Tom.
hate you too. I just
I'm not happy to see you anymore. Oh God, John muted you. You asked for it, babe. Unmute him, you mean?
I asked him to unmute. I cannot unmute him. He has to unmute himself.
Everyone is happy to see you in the chat, Tom. Stop walking around.
okay.
Except Mitchfield, who tells you to fuck off. Everyone is happy to see you.
But he says that all the time. So
Well, Mitch was jealous because now he's not the oldest person in the call.
that's why I jumped on. I was listening to you and I thought, fucking children.
We have a boomer in the chat now.
You remember when Kennedy got shot? Where were you when Kennedy got shot, Tom?
In school, I was in junior high school. Okay, what happened?
I don't know what happened.
Kennedy got shot in the head like twice.
That we all know about.
All right. I somehow lost the wait. Hold it.
The link,
That
the
says
watch link.
Tom knows why people thought Apple is a record company.
Okay, I'm somewhere. Oh, there we are. Okay, fuck. I was.
Oh my God, what a
forgot.
boomer.
I forgot. That's why I came on here, because I had to represent you. Children are talking about children's stuff.
Good. I missed you. If it's what it takes to make you come here.
Well, all right. I had it's been what, a week and a half? No, 2 weeks now since I had my since I was electrocuted through the chest and my heart went back to normal.
That's good.
Yay!
I had a lot of stuff to do last
Yay
week.
for
last Sunday.
electrocutions!
Last Sunday? What? Well, I
Yay
was.
for electrocutions!
What?
Yay for electrocution.
Yeah. It was. I don't understand why people are afraid of it. It was. I wasn't even awake for it. So. Let's see. What was I was in high. I was either in last year of junior high or first year of high school, and we were.
Fuck you, babes, in the chat. They're punning in your name.
I was on a grassy knoll in Dallas. Yes. I used to be a much better shot. I've gotten shaky over time. Wait, I probably shouldn't have said that out loud. Is the statute of limitations over? I don't know. They probably don't have
David is
one.
asking
There's
if
no
it
statute of
was
limitations
Tesla
on
or
murder.
Edison, Tom.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then I lied. That didn't happen. I've never been to Dallas. Well, I have been to Dallas. Oh, shit. This is not looking good for me. No, but I had two reasons to come on. One, you were talking shit about about you children and all the children stuff that you've childed about in this thing. And the second one was I wanted to ask John if he's ever tried when he's starting to get a migraine. Have you ever put an ice pack on your forehead?
I have not. I usually just take some sort of painkiller, chug a soda, and then go to bed.
Okay. Well, I wanted to. If you haven't tried it, consider getting a really good, long-lasting ice pack. Keep it in the freezer. And when you first see the aura, do you get auras?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yes, it
Yeah.
does.
When you first get the aura, just put the ice pack on your forehead and leave it there for 10, 15 minutes, and see if the aura goes away.
Yeah, it works for most people because migraines are some kind of inflammation. We don't know exactly what kind, but it's
I
some
saw
kind of
something that suggests it might be an
inflammation.
immune response, autoimmune.
It could be, but whatever it is, I
Yeah,
found
but it's an inflammation
Yeah.
anyways.
when I was in college, I got them a lot when I was late high school into college, and when I was in college one winter day, I was in my dorm and I was starting to get one, and I just put my head up against the window, because it was cold outside, and after about 10 minutes, the aura went away, and that had never happened before. And since then, every time I've had an ice pack near me, it worked. It just stopped it dead.
Yeah, it's pretty
And if you
effective.
are-
I agree with Tom.
Huh?
I am saying I'm agreeing with you. It's pretty effective.
Yeah, yeah, I like it.
Don't try it if you have a headache, though. It's for migraines, not headaches.
Right. It's specific to the aura. When you get the aura, try it.
Because if you just have a headache, it's just going to make it worse.
Yeah, you're going to have an ice cream headache on top of the regular headache, and
Yeah.
that's two headaches in one. And
Because migraines are not a headache. When you have both,
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's the only reason I came on was to.
Okay.
represent my
Are you
job.
going to fuck off now?
I thought I'd fuck off now.
No. Don't
Show
you
up,
dare.
get old right away.
Well, we were talking about generations, and so Tom had to again school us babies too.
Yeah,
And-
I was gonna until who beat me to the wall. I was
Mithra.
yeah,
Mithril.
I was because when you were talking about it, talking about
He's almost as old as you.
yeah. Well, I wasn't into Pink Floyd or anything like that when I was that age. For some reason, I missed all of that.
You
But,
weren't a beatnik, unlike Mithril.
I wasn't a beatnik. I was a freak. You don't know what that means?
Yes, I do, because my mom made me read the Freak Brothers.
Oh,
The comic.
I was a fan. Oh, you read the Fabulous Furry Brothers?
Yeah, my mom made me read that when I was a teenager.
Wow.
My
That's
mom
amazing.
was a fucking crack addict. No, heroin addict, which explains a lot
Yeah,
of things.
I was going to say it's a little drug positive for a lot
Oh
of.
yes, very drug positive.
Do you remember the panel Time for Norbert's Flying Lesson?
Not really. I remember the fucking cat.
Do you remember Notorious Norbert the Narc? Does that ring a bell?
I don't
Doesn't mean.
know. I haven't
know it's
read
a reference.
those in a long time, but I know what a freak is
Okay,
because
cool.
of the Freak Brothers.
Yeah, except I was sort of freak adjacent. Although I did spend a summer living on the land in kind of a commune during that time, and that was
Fucking
cool.
communist.
Well, I was a communist, so I was.
That's what the terms mean.
I was married to
originally,
sex,
so
I guess I was a fucking communist.
yeah. If fucking Stalin hadn't tarnished it, it would
Lenin
still be
tarnished it
what it
first.
means.
Yeah,
What?
Lenin tarnished it. Lenin tarnished it first. Mao would have tarnished it too.
No, I know. I say Stalin, but I mean donkeys in general.
Yes, tankies.
If motherfuckers hadn't tarnished it, it would still be what it means.
Do you want to be a commie?
You want Joe wants me to shit on our senator. I don't know. I like her. I think she's fine.
Which one?
The other one. The other one is not fine.
How many senators do you have?
Two
per state.
Every state has two.
Oh, that's true. Even the ones where there's more cows than people.
Yep, Wyoming.
Right. That's why the Senate is the upper house, the gentleman's club.
That's the Midwest, right?
Huh?
Yes.
That is the Midwest, yes.
I'm trying to remember my U.S. geography a bit.
No, wait a minute. Where there's more cows than people is more along the lines of farther in the farther west, and like the
Great Plains.
Great Plains, yeah, Nebraska, Kansas. It's got a couple of big cities, but out that way, Wyoming, Montana. Those are the ones where they really benefit from the
KKK rule.
Yeah, and the Electoral College.
I mean.
Yeah, the Electoral College. Yeah.
KKK rule. Okay, gotcha.
That's how I call the Electoral College.
Because one vote in Wyoming is worth 7 times as much as a vote in California.
Yep.
That's so fucking stupid. I mean.
Yeah. Well, our
please mute David, John.
What did he do this time?
Look. Geek, stop laughing.
I love it though. It's a reference to Flash Gordon.
I don't care how nerdy it is. It's shameful.
I liked it.
So
mute me. You can mute me and tie me out for 300 seconds.
You have to say. Go ahead, Tom.
Well, it's just Joe wants me to, because I'm the one with the microphone and Joe is just typing into the middle distance there.
Okay, you can ill speak of your fucking senator. Go.
Okay, I don't know if he fucks. He married his wife because she was rich, and I would assume that he has to service her occasionally, but I'm not sure he likes it. Anyway, Ron Johnson I almost can't say his name without saying Ron Johnson.
Oh, he's Ron Johnson. Okay.
Our dumb senator. He's one of the 11 that are going to object in the Senate to the
To Biden?
To Biden becoming president, and
I mean, good luck with that, moron.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. I think he's up for election. Maybe Joe can tell me. I think in 2 years. And he may be setting himself up as the Trump candidate.
That's going to be a thing, isn't it? Oh,
Yeah, they're going to be
the
fighting to be the
Trump
next Trump.
candidates.
Until
Fucking country weirdos.
Yeah, until 2024, and when Trump, if he's sane and out of jail, may actually try. Well, sane if he's not in mental institution or in jail, he may try to run again.
He can still run for president from prison.
Yep, Eugene Debs did that. He wasn't successful, but he can still do it.
Don't you have a law that people
Nope.
with
Nope.
You can't vote.
Oh.
You can run.
That's what the fuck?
That would be that would almost be worth. No, it would be worth it. No,
Okay, if I want a president from jail, I'd rather it be Eugene Debs.
Even now.
Yes, even now.
When he's dead.
I
We
saw
don't know
some
that. He can still be
conservative.
alive.
I don't remember which one said Trump shouldn't run in 2022.
24.
Well, he could. He can't run he can't run for president in 22. He can run in 24 because 22.
In 24, someone said he shouldn't. I don't remember which conservative.
Romney, probably.
But like, who?
Probably
Mitt Romney.
Romney.
No. Someone who is supposed to be on his side. Romney has been against Trump from day one, which is
Well,
Mitt Romney was on the good side of history. He's amazing.
Romney thought he could be on the cabinet in the administration in 2016. Yeah, but since then, Romney was the only Republican senator that actually voted to impeach Donald Trump. But I guess Lindsey Graham or Mitch McConnell.
I don't remember who that was that I said
Tom
that
Cotton?
Trump shouldn't run in. That is, they had their thing, and now I don't remember. Anyways, I thought it was Mitch McConnell, but
Almost certainly not.
that guy has his mouth firmly stuck on Trump's dick.
No, that's Lindsey Graham. Mitch McConnell is a bit more independent, but he's savvy enough not to say anything negative in public about Trump.
Well, he has said that Biden won. He has acknowledged reality to a certain extent, and that is enough to put him in the shit graces of Trump and his Trumpist.
Yeah. He still voted against the money and got his door redecorated. I love that. I'm so happy some people did that. That's very French.
Oh, Joe is looking for somebody to spend money on, spend his massive windfall from the his massive profit from the pandemic stimulus. And I'm thinking he could spend it on me because my money is going to go to getting my car fixed. And I hope
instead of sending money to people on the internet, just saying. Oh, John?
What's up? Can you hear Wesley chewing his bone in the background?
No, I had an error on YouTube.
Oh?
I don't have the...
No, it's still working on my end.
Refresh.
I didn't have the stream anymore. That was weird.
Yeah, sometimes it does that. Sometimes connection things.
I thought we lost John, to be honest. I'm happy to see that we didn't.
Okay, yeah, and the stream's still going. Yeah,
somebody that's probably not the worst.
No, my engine was also disabled as well, but it didn't seem to it just slowed me down, didn't robot me, or robot me a little bit.
Can't stop me now.
Having such a good time. I'm having a ball. Can't stop me now. We can blame Vom Rat because he was the first one to like entice us with Queen.
Call me Mr. Fahrenheit.
So Tom, you mentioned how you had electricity in your heart to like make you work better. Yay, electricity. Not
Yay.
Tesla or Edison. So how else have you been?
How's your apartment doing? They fix your floor yet?
Well, they fixed the floor, but
He's not home yet. Look at the decor behind him. It's not his home.
yeah, that's my current temporary bathroom here. I'm going to be here for a little while yet. I have no idea. When my landlady told me that they were going to fix my apartment, the only thing they talked about was fixing the floor in the part of my apartment that's over a basement, and my bedroom is actually on the slab like all the rest of the apartment, so there's no basement under it. So I moved everything out of the stuff that's over the basement. I moved it all out, picked up the big stuff, and it was all ready for them. And then the day they came in to start working, she went into my bedroom and just yelled at me. I told you to move everything out, and I said, why? To fix the floor?
Calm your fucking tits, lady.
Yeah, and she said, well, no, we're gonna redo the whole thing. We're gonna paint it. We're gonna do the floor differently in the bedroom and all kinds of stuff. And I said, well, this would have been nice to know. And this is why I was still feeling shit.
Oh.
And so
And how is that apartment you're in? Is it
the apartment that I'm in now?
Yeah, is it decent?
It's bigger. It's a 2-bedroom. It's full of my junk.
Oh.
Although I've spent probably 5 or 6 Saturdays going to the dump, just throwing away junk
Oh.
that's been over 20 years.
Yeah, I did that too when I had to put all my shit into the storage unit.
Yeah. I thought you might be able to sympathize, but
Yeah.
but
It's hard to get rid of shit, isn't it?
Well, it's
when you're kind of a hoarder, I mean.
Oh yeah, well, no, I go through cycles. When I'm in the normal cycle is hoarding. So something comes into the apartment. I don't really need it anymore, but I might need it sometime. It looks like
I'm the same. I don't throw anything away.
Yeah, I think, well,
and one day I lose my shit and I throw a bunch of stuff.
Absolutely, that's the other switch. The switch goes off when I throw everything out, and
that's because we are sane hoarders. We are not actual hoarders.
Well, within
just kind of
some reason, yeah.
We're not going to die under a pile of old books that we don't read.
No, actually, I'm putting together several different piles of books to give away.
Yeah, I did that when I had to move, because books are heavy and they take up a lot of space.
Yeah, and I'm reading almost everything now. Well, actually, when I read on my Kindle, and
yeah,
I got tons of books on the Kindle, and so I have all these books that I'm not going to read again because I either have them on Kindle or I read them.
Yeah, but I didn't give the Pratchett's away. I gave everything else, not the Pratchett's.
Most of my Pratchett's are on Kindle now. So, but there was a.
Oh, I have the audio books, but I still keep my books.
Yeah, probably the same for me. But there's during the disquiet after the disquiet in Minneapolis and St. Paul after what was his name the guy that got kneeled on his neck and killed?
Oh,
George Floyd.
George Floyd.
Floyd, yeah. After that, one of the businesses that was burned down in St. Minneapolis was a bookstore that half of the bookstore was secondhand mystery books, and the other half was secondhand science fiction books, and it was the
Oh,
best place for both in probably 5 states.
Oh, damn.
And so they're trying to rebuild, and one of the things that I can do, I don't have a lot of money, but one of the things I can do is donate my sci-fi books to
some
them.
books, yes.
And because they buy and sell used books, so I thought, well,
Yeah.
you getting it.
Did you give your hitchhikers?
I only got a couple of those.
Oh,
I don't have a lot of Douglas Adams, but I probably will, because I have that too on Kindle. But I'm going to give those books to that store, and then anyway,
nice.
point being, I'm rambling on about all the stuff that I got to do, but you asked me what was going on with my living.
No, we're asking how you are doing. That's
Because we
part of
haven't
it.
seen you in like a month.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
more
longer
than that.
Oh, it's longer than that, because a month ago I was in really, really fucked up.
And we weren't
And,
on for
and
the
we-
last 2 weeks because John was sick and stinky.
Yeah,
Ew, ew.
I knew he was sick. I didn't know that he was stinky. But I suppose after 2 weeks,
That's my version.
I know, I saw it.
Yeah, we visited John in South Carolina, and he stink. Yes.
It's just when you're sick, you're stinky. Like cats. When they're
Ah.
sick, usually they stink.
John Broadbent has a dog and a cat too, so that makes
Yeah,
sense.
and
why
he's
he'd be
kind of a
stinky.
cat, like little asshole-ish, but nice.
Got the whiskers.
Yeah, he's
Ooh.
kind of a cat, so it works. When he is sick, he stinks.
When I get
Like
sick, I crawl
Kevin
away
Logan
into a
too.
corner to hide, and
And lick your wounds. Don't do that in public, please.
Monrec mentioned that when his mom retired, it took four dumpsters to clean out her garage. And I'm thinking, if I had a dumpster, I would be so happy, because I would only have to I'd be able to throw away stuff really easily, and I
Yeah,
wouldn't
we're
have,
not going to have to go to the landfill.
I have to drive to the dump with my little car full of stuff, and I have to make several trips to take care of what I could normally.
Oh, but Scott helped you a lot, no?
Oh, Scott has really helped a lot.
Mhm.
He came down almost every weekend for maybe a month
He's
to
a
help me
good
pack
son.
and move. I like him.
Well, he's your son, of course.
gonna
you
keep
like
him.
Well, he keeps himself these days, but yeah,
How old is he, anyways?
he's older than you. He's 45.
Yeah, not
That's because
much,
I'm
not much older than me.
no, but he is, and that's because I'm
Yes.
almost to that age.
You
Well,
are Mathusalem.
As in Methuselah. Old.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Superannuated.
French. I like to remind you in case you forget.
Yes, we know that you're French. You love cheese.
Or she could-
You know,
she could be
there's
from
a lot of
Wisconsin.
French people who don't like cheese.
Well, they're not really French now, are they?
No, I agree. They're weird.
Like wine too.
I mean, Mylene is allergic to cheese and she still eats the shit, so.
Mm.
Well, eating
She-
ass is also a very French thing to do, so yeah. Because you said eat the shit, so I was playing off that.
Oh
Oh,
my
that's
God,
why
shut
they
up.
have the bidets.
Qui mange
Don't
du
mute
cœur.
David so you can take his place, for fuck's sake.
When I was in high school, I went to Austria for a summer, half a summer, and every weekend we took side trips, and one of them was to Venice, and the pension we were in Venice had a bidet, and it confused me because I
You thought
couldn't
it was
understand why they
French?
had a drinking fountain that was so
Oh
low
no,
in the bathroom.
you didn't.
No, I didn't. But
I mean, it's clean water though.
well, yeah, but it looked like a drinking fountain. It had a little.
It's very low for a drinking fountain.
Yeah, I know, and it confused me. And then later, when they told me what it was used for, I thought, oh,
Yeah, it's to
the
wash your
Italians
ass.
are weird. And then I found out it was throughout a lot of Europe, and I thought, well, Europeans are weird.
Well, I don't think a lot of people still use bidet now. It was more to do with the fashion women used at the time, and it was just more practical. Let's just say, with the dresses, the weird dresses they had, and all that.
Mhm.
But yeah, Europeans, we are weird.
Yeah.
Well, you are weirder, but
We're weird now, right? Yeah. Europeans are weird. They want to clean their assholes.
yeah, that's gay. Apparently, wanting a clean asshole is gay.
Yes.
Because if you're a man, it's a man that's touching it. Anyways, that's very weird.
The cishets need to stop.
Apparently, it's the same for the dick. Some men don't wash their dick because it's gay. And yeah, I'm very confused.
We're not all right. The cishet men are not all right. They're just not.
Mm-mm.
Damn sissies.
Stop saying
Foreigners are
sissies.
weird.
David asked me if I knew how to open a can of beans. Of course I do. I learned it from you, David.
Well,
At school with his teeth.
Except
That's why it doesn't have teeth anymore now.
Yeah.
Just like me.
Although when I first saw it, I thought you misspelled beer. You open your beer with your teeth, because that is true. You get a
That's
bottle-
badass too.
bottle of beer. You can.
Yeah, don't do that. You're going to fucking kill your fucking teeth.
Yeah. No, Michael, you're not weird anymore. Sorry, you're gonna have.
I mean, you're English. Come on, dude.
he's a northerner too, so he drops the T's.
Fucking Novan monkey.
Yeah. You don't pronounce the fucking T's in your words.
He drinks a
say,
lot of it too.
Why does it even matter?
Say Batman.
Batman. I'm very good at not saying the T's in words.
Yeah, when it comes to not pronouncing
That's
letters, the
because
French have no
CJ.
leg to stand on. Okay, you don't say T's, S's, or X's. Basically, if it comes at the end of the word,
Only
you
when
don't
they're
say
at
it.
the end of words, not when they're in the fucking middle.
Yeah, I agree. White people are weird. All of us are
Yes,
weird.
all of us are weird.
Yeah.
Shut up, you fucking shaman.
Yeah, indigenous folks in this hemisphere are the normal ones. And
No, Joey is weird, okay? They have no foot to stand on, either leg, foot, whatever
Leg.
the fucking expression is.
So you're saying that all people are weird?
Joey is awesome, so Joey is weird, okay?
Okay, I see the logic
Yes,
now.
I agree.
You can't be autistic and not weird. Or NB and not weird.
Yeah, I'll stand by that.
The glottal
Because
stop is a thing of beauty. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. See, I do that very well.
the glottal stuff.
Shut up.
Yeah. Jesse J taught me.
I mean, if men are from Mars and women are from Venus, then the non-binary people are from Earth and being invaded by the men and the women. It's an alien invasion that the non-binary people must
The
fight against.
genderless
I'm
beings
not
were here first.
from Venus. I can't breathe the atmosphere there.
No cheese to stand on. It's like, nah, that doesn't
No
work.
cheese to stand on. Yes.
Don't stand on cheese.
I-
You eat cheese.
No, I didn't know if it was
Oh.
the leg or feet.
Ah,
Yeah.
that's true of aunties. Yeah.
Otis, not aunties.
Aunties.
That being said,
Oh.
Joey is an auntie too. So
Mm.
there, I saw people call them auntie on their wall. So that works too. And Auntie Joey is the best. 2 words.
Yoey.
Joey. Sorry,
Really.
I forgot how to speak English. Oh my god.
I have a question about the technology.
Sure.
I'm seeing on the screen it says your bandwidth is low. Is that
That's probably just you.
That's yeah.
Is it in red,
no? It's
yellow?
it's in white. And
Oh, it's okay then. As long as it's not red, you're okay.
okay. I wasn't sure if it was everybody saying that or if it was because all I see because Julie, your symbol is in the middle most of the time when I see it, and I wasn't sure if it was you or anyway. Yeah, because I'm running on Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I'm in the countryside, so my internet is kind of crappy. So
Yeah, this is the first time I've ever had something that actually had a computer that actually could use Wi-Fi, and I've always had it hardwired before, and
yeah, it can be crappy Wi-Fi.
I'm on Wi-Fi. Tends to run fine.
I'm considering just not hooking up the Ethernet when I move back to my apartment, just because
You can try it. If it doesn't work, you can always hook it
The
back.
Wi-Fi is really convenient if you have a modem that can handle it.
Yeah, I have my modem is kind of old, but it appears to be working, except when you assholes have me on the show. Yeah, like you have me on the show and my bandwidth drops for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any problem with any other time. I'm tired of being. I'm going to have to go away because you guys.
And I think Wesley's trying to let me know that he needs to go for a walk.
Yeah, it's been 2 hours anyway, more than 2 hours.
Yeah.
Better white than red. All hail winners. Okay, so my pitches quickly. I'm Summer Geek with the YouTube channel Summer Geek, Twitch channel Summer Geek, on Twitter Summer Geek.
Gonna eat a lot of bitches. Sorry, excuse me.
Bitches come from.
I celebrated New Year's Eve with Mylene and her parents, and there was singing family. We sang song the whole night.
in
It
French.
was fun.
All right.
Did you
You
sing
can
it?
find Geek on Some Random Geek, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. You can find me at Sir
Sorry.
Goshen. Tom is Tom McDonald. Julie is Leto Anor. I partake in
Yes.
another podcast, Dungeons and Debacles. We play a D&D game. Heck of a lot of fun. Very different from this. And now Sasha just attacked Wesley's tail.
Don't forget the charity links, everyone.
And the charity links are all
Wesley
linked in the
is
thing.
a cute pupper.
Charity links page and charity links.page. Okay.
Okay.
Goodbye, comrades and potential comrades.
Fuck off.
Yes. We will
Wear
see
your mask.
you
Do
around.
self-care.